Up next, the social media buzz. And Bola, what's trending?
Yes, a lot's trending, especially following the APC primaries that just ended. It has not ended, actually,
it hasn't.
Because in the minds of Nigerians, there are still reactions following. And this one is celebration in Lagos market as Tinubu emerges APC presidential candidate. There is jubilation at the market in Lagos as the former governor of the state, Bola Tinubu, was elected the presidential candidate of the APC. And then there are reactions. This one is from Duke of Africa saying, if you're a Yemi Osinbajo supporter, now that he has lost his primaries, the best you can do now is to support Peter Obi for posterity's sake. Don't sell your future and the future of your unborn kids for crumbs. 2015 and 2019 was a huge lesson, but wise. And also this one from Adewale Adetono saying, a whole vice president of Nigeria got 235 votes. Just wondering, all those delegates that were cheering and hailing Yemi Osinbajo last night didn't vote for him. All of them just collected free ice cream and popcorn. And of course, this is one thing, especially when you see those women jubilating in the markets, it calls for, you know, serious questions. The fact that some people, or a lot of people still want the APC leader to win or to be the president of Nigeria. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, there are various, you know, aspects to this. You also have to understand where some of these women are coming from. Their leader, the Yaloja, you know, is Tinubu's, you know, daughter. So that's on the, you know, the affiliation. You can understand why they supported Tinubu to emerge as APC's presidential flag bearer. That's one on one hand. Two, for some of these women, Tinubu has probably been a part of them in terms of grassroots politics and how well, you know, he has been able to relate with them. That's, you know, on the other hand. Now you look at the issue of the vice president. The fellow who commented I had just 235 votes. He couldn't. Several delegates were hailing, yet they couldn't vote for him. You should understand that, you know, again, with delegates and, you know, elections like this, there's the place of, you know, stomach infrastructure being in place. The delegates have voted. As we've said on this show today, it does not necessarily mean that's a true representation of the will of the people, but it has
just
been
the
done.
Same way this market women who were jubilating is not a true representation.
But they have to celebrate with their leader.
No, I'm saying it doesn't mean that all the market women are happy.
Exactly.
So this number of people, this are just about maybe 20 people, does not mean that the whole market women and men are happy.
Exactly. That always factions. Yes. At the end of the day, yes, we need to learn lessons from the past, be it 2015, be it 2019. We need to select, you know, leaders at various positions that will be able to address the challenges we're facing.
At their past
records. And these are people that need to be, you know, competent enough to handle the job, because the task is enormous. They need to be people that will be empathetic to the plight of, you know, the common Nigerian, because it's not just about the elite, it's also about
There's also
Nigerians.
this comment here saying, it's from Gozilium on Twitter, saying, this is so disturbing to watch now. People will live for trenches, they jubilate. Say the people will with the pity for another 8 years of suffering. Another 8 years of suffering await you all if you don't vote the right candidate. And then this Meg says, this is how Buhari supporters were jubilating years back. Where are they now? Well, that first comment is actually a little derogatory, considering the fact that you do
not everyone live in, you know, in the urban areas. That's
the fact that they are market women does not mean they are living
and
in
not
the
everyone
trenches.
will even live in the urban areas. That's why you have the rural areas. It's all part of the settlements, you know, when a nation is concerned. My reaction will be this, just as, you know, we wrap up the show. Folks should be allowed to, you know, support whoever they deem, you know, worthy to be our president. But Nigerians need to get involved. That's it.
I don't know if we still have time to take a quote of the day, but it says, Michael John Bobak says, all progress takes place outside the comfort zone.
It's just perfect.
Yes, you have to leave your comfort zone to make a mark, to make a difference.
It calls for dedication, commitment, risk-taking. You know, it's just what it is. Sacrifice.
You have to go out of your comfort zone and ensure that things work.